good with y'all, man? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. Your boy just got a fresh haircut, feeling like $1,000,000. Came back. Collider put out a new article regarding Superman. And it says, James Gunn's Superman sequel gets official title and release date. And it's much sooner than we thought. So are we speeding up the process of things? I wonder why. Let's go ahead and jump into this article, though. After a successful run this summer, David Cornsweat's Superman is coming back to theaters sooner than expected. Director James Gunn has announced that the sequel to the smash hit big screen launch of his new DC Comics cinematic universe will arrive on July 9th, 2027. Not only that, but Gunn also announced the film's title, Man of Tomorrow. The Man of Tomorrow, like the Man of Steel, is one of the main character's long-standing sobriquets. Never heard of that one before. That's a new word to me. In his post on social media, Gunn included a Jim Lee drawing of Cornsweat's Superman with Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor. However, unlike the business suits he wears throughout Superman, Luthor is clad in purple and green battle armor. The high-tech battlesuit, which allows the otherwise powerless Luthor to stand toe-to-toe with his arch foe, has been a mainstay of Luthor's comics appearances since 1983. When it was created by Cary Bates and artist Kurt Swan, and although Luthor has appeared in 6 of the Man of Steel's live big action screen outings, he has yet to don his Iron Man-esque contraption. Will we finally see Luthor physically duke it out with Superman and Man of Tomorrow? Only time will tell. James Gunn will tell. So that's pretty much the article. That's the article. We don't need to read the rest of this. It's nothing. You know, I'm not excited. You guys know this. This is not new news. I'm not excited. We're going to see Lex Luthor fight Superman. Not excited. I don't like this Lex Luthor. He's like a man baby. This guy in the movie was literally throwing pencils down on the floor, making his team pick it up. Throwing them back on the floor, making his team pick it up. And vice versa. Unless major changes are happening to this Superman, but if James Gunn is in charge, I highly doubt that's going to happen. Unless they're making major changes between the goofiness, the stupid, hilarious moments that take away from the emotional scenes, and just the corny dialogue, this movie's not going to do good. And listen, you better have crypto in this movie too, because a lot of people are, oh my gosh, Superman is doing great domestically. He's doing great domestically because crypto. See, they're smart. We looked this up. Don't take my word for it. Just go to Google. Type in how many households have pets. And then look at how many people are in the U.S. and over 70% of people have pets. So many people went to go watch this movie just because of crypto. A lot of people didn't even like this movie, but they liked crypto. That's why crypto was a main marketing point for this movie. So domestically, this movie has done good, but I think it's because of crypto. Now, I already know y'all saying walls closed July 9th. Listen, I gave this Superman a fair chance. Besides, a couple trolls, here and there. Oh, you're biased. You're biased. I gave Superman a fair chance. I went and seen it. I seen Superman get kicked in the nuts, and I was just like, you got to be joking right now. We literally see Superman get kicked in the nuts. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, don't even get me started on Peacemaker, bro. Like, I went to watch season 2, episode 1 of Peacemaker. And this is not what DC is. And we're gonna do a video after this too. We're gonna talk more about it because I got a couple things to say for a couple people. But listen, Superman coming out July 9th. I don't care. Will I see it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to debate on that one until the time has come, because I gave this movie a fair chance, and I just knew it wasn't going to be for me, because I know how James Gunn does things. I know how goofy it can get. And they took over 30 minutes of or 25 to 30 minutes of footage of goofiness out, and it was still goofy. So, and I talked about this the other day, man. James Gunn, he tried to give us an animated, cartoony version of Superman. And I appreciate it, but it didn't stick. It didn't stick. So, yeah. It just didn't stick for me. And like I said before, I think that David Cornsweet could actually be a good Superman. Could he be on Cavill's level? I doubt it, because Cavill is the standard for me. That is my Superman. Everybody has their Supermans of their generations. People grew up with Christopher Reeve. I didn't grow up with Christopher Reeve. I grew up with, I guess you could say kind of grew up with David, with David's Superman. I relate to David's Superman a lot more. And I just like I like Zack's approach to Superman a lot more than everybody else's. Besides, a couple people out there, oh, he's not a real Superman. I'm not a real Superman fan. I've been honest from day one, man. I grew up watching the Superman animated series. I played the Superman game on 64. Like, I know who Superman is. I know some things about Superman, but am I the biggest Superman fan? No, absolutely not. And I've said that from day one. So, with all that being said, July 9th, 2027, Superman is coming out. So I guess this is a much earlier release. Everything's releasing early, remember that. I got people saying about how, I put up the little picture talking about how they reduced the price of Superman already on VOD, and it hasn't even been out. It wasn't even out for 10 days. And see, people just don't have that type of mindset to understand common sense. Common sense ain't so common, which is sad, but it's not. When you have something of value, you don't put it on sale in 9 to 10 days after it releases on VOD or whatever it is. When you have something of value, you keep it at that price for a long time until that value decreases. The thing is, Superman's value has been decreased. And that's a lot to blame on past events, but that's also a lot to blame on James Gunn. Because instead of uniting the fans, he has done quite a few different things to split the fans. Especially making Snyder Bro jokes in the movie, which it obviously got taken out, but we know it's there. But he just didn't unite the fans. So, and we already know, we covered it. Us Zack fans of the DCEU are the majority of the fans. It is what it is. You can hate all you want. We covered the article. James Gunn's Superman lost over 50% of its audience. Nobody wants this universe. And I've said it from day one. People would be much more welcome and willingly to accept James Gunn's universe if the fans didn't get screwed over with the past universes. So, like I've been saying from day one, two options. You got to course correct, bring Zack back, let him finish his thing, make the fans happy, and then the fans will be glad to try to support James and his vision. But it has to be good. People aren't going to support it just because, oh yeah, we brought Zack back, so yeah, let's go support James. It has to be good. And what I seen in Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1, no. Absolutely not, man. And I don't care what nobody says. Orgy scenes, titties, dang-a-langs should not be swinging on the big screen of a hero universe. And I said this in a video a couple days ago. We know sex exists. We know cheeks get clapped. We know this. Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises. He sat right by Talia al Ghul by the fireplace. And we knew what was about to go down. But we didn't need to see it. In Batman v Superman. Superman takes his shirt off. Gets in the bath with Lois. We know what was about to happen. but we don't need to see it. We know it exists. We don't need to see it. It doesn't need to be in the DC universe. So, with that being said, man, July 9th, 2027. I know a lot of you guys are wallets closed, boy. Listen, I don't blame y'all. I feel y'all. Because what we're getting is not quality, okay? It's just not. It's not quality. Until July 9th, 2027 comes out or gets here, I'll have to debate if I'm going to actually give Superman another chance. Supergirl's the next thing to come out, and I'm expecting that to bomb. It's not going to make nowhere near Superman money. And Superman should have made a lot more money than it has. And people are like, Superman is this massive success. And last time I checked, it was like 611 million at the box office. Let's see what Superman's box office is currently sitting as. Superman box office 2025. Wow. So a couple days ago, I looked at Superman's worldwide box office. It was at 611 million. Well, guess what? It's still at 611 million. So that tells you all you need to know. It's not outbeating Man of Steel. This movie hasn't even outbeat Hancock. This movie hasn't beat Superman Returns. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. Nobody wants it, but you know, I said what I said. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed my thoughts and my review of this matcher, make sure you hit that sub and hit that like. Alright? If I missed out on anything, let me know in the comments. Are you wallets closed? Or are you going to go flying in the theaters excited to see Superman Man of Tomorrow? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's get it.